Oh, it's starting in 10 seconds. Okay. Actually, what I should probably do... Oh, we're live! Hello, and welcome to POTUS Gaming. I thought about doing the Ludwig Boys, but I'm not Ludwig. I do think I need to do some sort of intro and also keep a better time on the 3 that's at the bottom of the screen. And also, I should be live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And it does look like I'm live. Oh my. Oh, it's starting in 10 seconds. Okay. Oh, and it was recording me that entire time like an idiot. Nice. Okay. So it looks like, well, okay. I'm live. Well, now I'm kind of curious. Now I gotta see it with my own eyes that I'm live on Facebook. I wonder how that would work. Like, am I... Actually, how does that work on live? Oh, there it is. It worked! All right. Sweet. I'm not gonna lie. That is rad. That is super, super rad right now. Too bad I can't stream to Twitter, right? But it definitely went to my Facebook, my YouTube, and my Twitch. Okay. Not that I can keep track of all those different chats, but that's awesome. That is really friggin' awesome. Okay. So, without further ado, I'll know that for the future, so I won't be going for the first few minutes of the stream. And it looks like I already got dropped frames. Go figure. That's what actually concerns me, is this drop frames. Like right now, it's obviously playing the cutscenes, so it should be fine. But while you're enjoying those cutscenes, I do want to talk about the bright red letters up top, and that is the fact that Roe v. Wade is being struck by SCOTUS, and women are now officially, again, having less rights than a corpse. And I don't understand why in 2022 we still need to have these arguments. I don't get it. I do not understand why in 2022 we still have to fight for women's basic human rights. Why do we have to fight? Why isn't this already a thing? And why is it that there are people in office and in power able to make these decisions that can get away with stripping away these people's rights? It's unconscionable. It's unethical. It's unethical, and it's immoral. And this isn't even a debate. Like that's the part that boggles my mind even more. This is not a debate. There isn't a, no. You either believe women and trans men have rights, human rights, or you don't. You either believe that body autonomy is an intrinsic human right, or you don't. It's that simple. Like, it is truly that simple. It isn't a debate. It isn't an argument. And anyone who tries to debate it or use the Bible or, I don't know, some pseudoscience whatever argument, you're wrong. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are wrong. So, as president in 2024, I can't believe I have to say this, but I would codify Roe v. Wade into law. Now, I also have other videos that will go into the policies that I would have, that I do have, that I've had since 2016, since I've been involved in politics. And I apparently have to now emphasize the Roe v. Wade and women's bodily autonomy. And it shocks me that I have to. It shocks me to my core that that we have to still have this conversation in 2022. So I really don't know what else to say. Protest, yes, obviously. Write your senator, write your congressman, tell Democrats to get their heads out of their ass, because honestly, they're just as much at fault, because instead, well, what did I see on the internet? It said, Democrats have been using our civil rights and civil liberties as bargaining chips for so long that if they were to actually govern, they still wouldn't win elections. And that's the world we live in. The conservative bloc in this nation wants to take us back to the Stone Age, where literally there are only autocrats and everyone else is subservient to them and whatever ridiculous whim they have. And Democrats just want to lie to you and pander. It's like, oh, if you vote for us, we'll make sure that you still have rights tomorrow. And then still don't deliver. Where's the student loan forgiveness? Where's the legalization of marijuana? Where's freeing the kids from cages? Where's literally any of the promises made? Even with Democratic supermajorities, where are the promises? This is something that never should have happened. This is something that didn't need to happen, didn't have to happen, and it did anyway. And that's the problem. That's always been the problem. And it will always be the problem until or unless we do something about it. And then, of course, you have everybody, the pundits, wanting to say, well, if we want change, it's got to be slow. Nothing happens overnight. Well, again, I'm not the first to say this, and I'm not going to be the last. The bad things seem to be happening pretty damn quickly, right? Taking your rights away, police murdering with impunity, right? The Patriot Act, raising taxes on the middle class. All these things are happening pretty damn rapidly. So why can't we pass the good? Why can't we lower the tax rate for the middle class? Why can't we raise the taxes on the wealthy? The 94% tax rate that Eisenhower, a Republican president, had on the wealthiest members of society, which actually surprised me what the tax brackets were back then, because the wealthiest members of society were still considered above $400,000. So if you made $400,000 back then, or more, you pay 94% tax on your wealth. Imagine that. Imagine if we went back to that. Imagine how much good that would do to our country. For our country. Now imagine if we also got rid of tax loopholes for corporations and forced them to bring their money overseas back. And it's still... I should probably maybe script out how I run these streams better. But I figure I can do that on the actual videos. But to me, most of politics is in some way, form, or fashion human rights, right? If you're taxing the middle class into poverty, that's a human rights violation. That means they can't live, they can't survive, they can't do things that they need to do. They can't provide food, they can't get shelter, they can't get clothing, they can't get water, they can't get the necessities, right? If you're poor, if you're being taxed into non-existence, right? Civil rights, that's a human rights issue, right? Being racist is a human rights issue, right? The KKK and white supremacy existing throughout all of our institutions is a human rights issue. And it's just, I don't understand how this is still ongoing today. I just don't. I don't understand it. And if you don't believe me, think about this. Women get paid less than men on average, regardless of race or sexual orientation or level of education, right? A woman PhD and a male PhD, the woman will make less. A woman master's, male, either which way, the same position, same job, same everything else, she will make less. 7 out of 10 times. What is it? 70%, something like that? That is essentially a tax on women. And then when you add to women's personal hygiene products, feminine products, that's an additional tax, which is taxed on top of it, right? Because if you're a woman or a person who has a period, then you need to buy those things in some way, form, or fashion. And if you're already getting paid less, you're being taxed more by having to buy those things. And when those things themselves are taxed, it's in triplicate. That is a human rights violation. Like, I'm not even trying to, like, get every feminist in the world to be on my side. It's common sense, right? If women are making less than men and they have to spend more money on men on the same exact things that men have to buy, food, shelter, clothing, transportation, and other resources, I guess. And in addition to that, feminine hygiene products, that's a tax. That is something that a man will never have to buy. Ever. For any reason. Other than, I guess, taking care of their wife, girlfriend, or a female, period, having family member. And that's kind of another problem too, right? Like, there's no verbiage to encompass broadly the reproductive cycle or the uterus or the period, right? Like, because it's so ingrained in our culture to call that women and female that we miss the fact that trans men still fall under that. So, point being, it's an extra tax. It's an unfair extra tax, right? And then when you look at it even further, that women just recently, relatively speaking, had the right to even open their own bank accounts, to have a job, to go to college, and all this, that, and the other. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, the war that has been waged on women in this country alone, although it's been going back since antiquity. It's unnecessary, and it's truly infuriating, and I really wish I could do more about it. But currently, I'm in the process of rebuilding my platform. 2017, I would have, dozens of viewers just instantaneously, right? That's even a couple hundred at my peak, right? And I dropped the ball. I didn't know much about social media then. I don't know much about it now, but I do know you're not going to grow if you don't make content. So here I am. And the whole point of doing Twitch streaming was to be able to play games, which is fun. It's a pastime. Create more of a casual setting so I can swear a lot and interact with the audience on a more regular basis. And it isn't scripted, so to say. Like, I'm not specifically talking about this subject and then not talking again, right? I'm not giving you a 5-minute policy review, right? And, I get to highlight key issues, and I hate to say it like this, but I mean, this week it's going to be Roe v. Wade, and next week we're probably going to go right back to slavery, and it's like, and pretty soon the whole screen's just going to be covered in red ink, right? So, just thought I'd do that brief little introduction. We'll obviously be touching upon that too. I'm going to start off with dailies, and that's scary. Right. The bejesus out of me. My audio, well, actually, I don't know. Should I leave it that high? Here, I'm going to go back off, and I'm going to play and see what the music is like. Oh, we're live. Rights and civil liberties as bargaining chips for so long that if they were to act to take us back to the do them, and when panders like, oh, if you vote for us, we'll make sure that you still don't worry. I'm going to do this a lot better. And then still don't deliver. Where's the student loan forgiveness? Where's the legalization of marijuana? Where's freeing the kids from cages? Where's literally any of the promises made? Move ahead. We're going to move right even along. So, logging in, and we're going to do dailies, like I said. Talk a little bit of politics. And actually, this is perfect. I have been gushing over this transmog ever since I got it. Look at that. Just look at that. That is the singular most badass that... Like, just real quick, I'm going to hide the text. That didn't work, did it? There it is. Look at that. Just, it's so epic. A dark-robed healer, healing class, scholar. That looks like a lich. That looks like a warlock. That looks like somebody who was gonna end your existence. and take your soul down into the depths of Hades themselves. Thanatos is like, bruh, go up there and gather me a soul. Hades is like, come on, bruv, hurry it up. But that's a healer. That is, I don't know, like that's peak for me. That is peak transmog. I don't know that there is a healing outfit that can top that. Now, don't get me wrong. The Neo-ish Guardian Western Damsel outfit, that's pretty cool. I like that. I really do. But it is not better than this. Nothing holds a candle to that. So, go ahead and put those back. And get started. Oh, those are definitely... That 5 seconds or so, that's definitely going to be a clip onto its own. Oh, yeah. That is happening. Oh, we have to go grocery shopping this week, too. Running out of food. I'm down to eating Nutella out of the jar. Which, by the way, Nutella's delicious. Actually, yeah. I should do the mini cat pot while I'm here. What is my best bet? That could be a 5. That would give me 21. Or this could be a 5, and that would give me 20. Or it could be a 2. Let's see, 12 and 18. What did that got me? Oh, it got me. That would have been 14. Yeah, so that was the best I was likely going to do. 19? Ooh, 7. Ooh, so close. No, 8. Sorry. Oh, 8 would have been the best one. Okay, okay. Let's try that again. Ooh, yep. Risk it for the biscuit. Biscuit risk. Did not pay out. So that is minus 360. 10 starts at 80, and at 19. Let's not be greedy. Yeah, I think that was the best one I was going to get. Alright. Let us do dailies first, and then we will commence with story. Oh, by the way, I apologize because for the past, I don't even know how many streams I've been doing on YouTube and Twitch now, I've been saying level 80 to 90 progression, and I was literally doing like the last portion of Shadowbringers apparently, which was all still technically level 80 content leading into this content, which is the level 90. At all, so that's cool. Oh, looks like the tank knows what's going on. It's a plus.
Leave this to me.
I don't know. I always feel like the lower level dungeons, like below 50, they're the hardest because when you scale down, you're maxed out, right? Like, you're maxed out for the highest you could have possibly been at 50, right? But at level 47, it's really different, right? Like, those low-level dungeons actually, I think, are a better test of skill than these higher-level ones. Shit. Not realize that. Still the rock button. Not what I was expecting at all. Still. Crap. Go. Goodness, what's going on? I may have inadvertently skipped like the entire storyline up to 70 because I wanted to play with my siblings and his friends. Well, I bought the level 70 thing, thinking, oh, I could still just play this character while continuing on the storyline. That was a mistake. I usually never get to play at level 70 or higher. I don't know what half these buttons do. Oh dear. That was rude. Jesus. Maybe it wasn't my fault. Maybe we just don't know what we're doing. By we, I mean me and that other guy.
You underestimate me.
Americ. Oh, so this is still the, What is this? This can't be Heaven's Sword. Because wasn't that all about the dragons? See, I didn't have to start a whole new character and just play the entire story through from the beginning. As much as that might suck.
Out of my way.
I can't believe I won. That is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. That is how it is done. It also helps when you have overpowered cards. Ooh, oh, but I'm not a healer. Ooh, but maybe. Ooh, if I could get a Strolla's gear, oh my god. I'm gonna. Ooh, what level is this? 60? When I hit level 90, I'm soloing this place. I am soloing the bejesus out of this place, and I'm gonna get all of Ishtola's gear for that. Remember I said in the beginning of all this that I could not think of a single transmog that would actually be better than that healing one? I was wrong. I was wrong. It's definitely this Ishtola one. That's the only one that can possibly compete. That's weird. I better be keeping track. Seated. I'm wondering, did this drop frames? Like, did this drop me, this multi-stream, did I drop off of Twitch? Am I supposed to get their hats? I have a tanking class that's low level anymore. Level 60. Oh yeah, no. I can't even wear it. Why is he wearing a thong? Seriously, why? What? The boss, like, tries to jump out of the arena. That's interesting. Oh, it's an interesting glitch. Never seen that before. You know, it isn't an interesting glitch when democracy fails and women's rights are infringed. Not interesting at all. That's friggin' terrible. Am I a plant person? Darling. I got something. Maybe it was that engineer. Come on, get out of there. Come on, heals. You got this. Spam the big heals. I just ran in a complete circle because I don't know how to get at it. Oh, jeez. All the XP. That's it, but I'm not playing my rogue. I mean, ninja. This isn't a boss. It's just ads. I don't know which one I'm supposed to pick up. Maybe one of them will pick me up. Why the hell was I not moving? Area, and then it's Cthulhu! Did we lose somebody? That's nice. Speaking of Cthulhu. How is it only... He can't be kicked out of the stone. That would have done it. bar. I know all about that. Nice. Getting that transmog. Oh shoot. There are a lot of these. Here, I'll just grab them. Did I just get eaten? And then... oh dear. Oh, what just happened there? That was... majorly unfortunate. Nice. What a way to end that fight. Oh, that wasn't even the final fight. Oh. Ooh, how cool is this? How cool is this? I mean, it's not cool. Oh, man. Alright, let's see how cool those are. I don't know, I'd have to see the rest of the fit. We'll just knead on it. Screw it. I thought I misread that. It said you would intrude upon the queen's very bedchamber. I'm like, what? No, that's exactly what it said. So we just rolled up in her house, went to her bedroom, and then are in the process of 86ing her like the police. Murdered. Oh, brain fart. Breonna Taylor. Good grief. That was terrible that I forgot that. Yeah, we're rolling up in her bedroom like the police rolled up in Breonna Taylor's house and executed her. And because we live in America, police brutality is the status quo, and there's nothing that can be done about it unless we collectively fight together to prevent it from happening. I think, as far as human rights go, the people and entities that violate it the most are actually law enforcement. Because it's actually against the Geneva Conventions to use gas weapons on civilian populations, which is exactly what pepper spray is and anything like it. So all of those crowd control gases and whatever, those are actual war crimes. And our nation's police forces commit them on a very regular basis. That's what I meant in the beginning by every bit of our political reforms are human rights. Because they are. tanking while petrified. And I dodged. What? How does one dodge whilst petrified? Is she not dead? Oh, I'll give it to the healer. Dang it! I want the echidna. Did I already get one? Rude. I got a comment. That was like the worst showing of my life. What other daily do I have? It's one more ribs, right? Oh yeah. My phones are dying. Lightning round. Well, you can't beat me there. Fist of the Father. Oh, that might actually be on my journal thing. That he, Rowena's journal. How is he moving so much faster than me? Oh, I am amazing. Huh. Sharko? 他れは何ですか? Join us when he joins us.